Hey, take two on the union show. Okay, so we're talking about organizing today, and we're talking about a group of organizers that are assisting the workers of the metal powder products company, like factory, and they've been in contract negotiations for a year and a half. And we need to put the spotlight on what is happening. We need to kind of encourage this company to settle the contract, settle the negotiations, and to help workers with their rights that they deserve. Workers' rights and unions are as American as apple pie. And I'm just really thankful for my friends here and for Rhonda, who's a worker who's going to come on and explain exactly what's going on. And there is a press release happening at 4:30 today, in an hour and a half. I put on the link of this show how you can click to it on Facebook to view it. That is something that we can all do to help these workers right now, to shine a light, get a lot of views on this topic so that we can encourage better things to be happening for these workers. Okay, I'm with Kendra. Kendra, can you
Yes.
please tell us why you're here and how you're an organizer and what the goal of this event at 4:30 is?
So the goal of the event at 4:30 is to again put the spotlight back on the company. We believe they are dragging their feet in contract negotiations. We shouldn't be here um, negotiating a first contract 18 months later. I'll let this
Yeah,
car pass.
yeah, 18 months is entirely too long for a worker
Yes.
to wait for their contract to get signed. That sounds very frustrating. So, you guys were made aware. What's your group that you're with,
I'm
Kendra?
with IUE CWA.
Okay. And you're just like an organizing group that comes in when workers are not are struggling to get negotiations, or they're struggling to get fair pay or fair what do you
Yes,
call it, requirements.
these guys made a call to us before they were a union, wanting to become a union.
Okay.
So we came down to help support them um, while in their efforts to organize, and they were successful.
That's amazing. So you all came in. When did that happen? When did they get a union?
Uh, they around May 2024 is when they won their election. Um,
Wow. So to
again,
become a union, you come in and you get organized and you talk to people and you all vote on it, right? There's like a vote to
they vote
decide
on
whether
it.
to
Yes,
unionize, and so they voted to unionize. So
correct.
now they have a union, and the company doesn't want to work with. Is there problems with working with the union to get a contract that is supports the workers? Is that what's happening?
Correct.
Okay, that makes a lot more sense. Now I understand what's going on. Okay, it worked in our favor. We had problems with the other show because now I get it better. Okay, so that's really cool. So if there is a group in like Indiana and they're thinking about wanting to unionize, could they get a hold of you all to get
They
help?
can. Yes,
How
they
would they
can
do
reach
that? How would
out.
they get a help? How could they get a hold of you all?
They can reach out to headquarters in Dayton, Ohio. Just shoot an email if you get on, I believe it's iuecwa.org. There is a link to send an email, and then they will direct them to who they need to speak with depending on where they're located.
Okay, so what is the website again? Can you say it slow?
iuecwa.org.
Okay, so that's cool. That's just really what a really like wonderful thing you all are doing. Thank you to everybody that works for that. Okay, so this group has unionized the metal powder
Mhm.
products workers, and they've been in contract negotiations for a year and a half. Let's get Rhonda on, and I want to know what issues are happening and what yeah, and then we might stay on, Kendra, because we might get you on at the end to talk about the press release at 4:30.
Okay, here's Rhonda.
Okay, thanks. Rhonda, nice to meet you
Hi,
again. Thanks for doing this. Okay, so how long have you worked for metal powder products?
I've been there since 19.
Have her scoot towards the car where you all were doing the interviews. I'm losing you now. Oh no! I'm gonna go crazy. Lost them again. So I understand it better now. I think that's really amazing that there are groups that help workers unionize. That's just like so uplifting and hopeful after all the depressing news that we're getting around the country and the world. It's nice to hear that there's these groups doing this. Okay, come back on, you guys. Try to go back towards the car again. We were doing fine until you all moved. Oh, you know what? It's a cloudy, rainy day today. That is probably not helping with the Wi-Fi and cell phone reception. Hopefully we can get him back on. I don't have to start the show again for a third time. Don't make me do it. I'm going to go bananas. Okay. So I've got regular person on, CPND. Thanks for being on and commenting. Hopefully we're going to get them back on. They need to remove themselves. You'll need to remove yourselves and come back on closer to where you had cell reception. Hopefully we can get you back. So I know that Rhonda has worked for a long time. I know that her family has worked for metal powder products for a long time. And I'm sure this place is very important to their communities. Here we go. Here we go. Yay. Okay, let me remove
Okay.
this one. Yay,
Don't
good
move.
job. Okay, don't move. Come back. There we go. Don't go far away. Okay, Rhonda, how long have you worked for metal powder products?
Since 1994. So
Oh,
almost
wow.
32 years.
All right, I was 13 when you started. That's amazing. And then you've had family members that also worked for this company, correct?
Mhm. Yes.
Okay. And what did so did you get to help with the union? Did you vote for a union? I'm just kind of curious about this. It sounds really interesting.
Yes, I did.
That's exciting. Okay. So now you have a union helping fight for your workers' rights, and contract negotiations have been stalled for a year and a half. What is the problem? Why can't we get a contract?
We just can't seem to get the company to budge.
What are they not
Like
budging on?
meet
What are
us
you
halfway,
asking
maybe
for?
even.
What are you asking for
Um,
that they're refusing, they seem to not want to do?
well, we need to be able to make a living there if we're going to stay there. Younger people coming in can't afford to work there. We'd like to have our vacation back that we've always had.
So
And
they're
they're-
trying to take away vacation days.
well,
And
they
then you
moved um, always before we earned our vacation the year before. So those of us who've been there worked a year to a year and a half before we got any vacation time. So
Wow.
now they give the new people vacation time when they first start,
And you all
but
start.
they took what we had earned, we have to re-earn. We
Oh,
have
that
to
doesn't sound
start
fair.
at the beginning of every year and earn that
Oh,
vacation again. So I think that was the biggest thing that made some of the older people vote yes that would not have done it to begin with.
right.
It took our 401k match.
Ugh.
Yeah, they suspended the whole 401k program for what, a year or so.
Okay, so
Yeah,
you're just sort of asking for things that you used to already have, which makes sense to me.
exactly.
And then also the cost of everything is a lot more than it used to be. The cost to rent an
Exactly.
apartment or rent a house or own a house is more. Groceries are more expensive. Health insurance is going to keep rising. So you're just saying if a person's going to work at this job full time, it would be nice if they made enough to just be able to pay their bills and stay housed.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So it seems like you know guys are not asking for anything ridiculous. Um so so I'm kind of frustrated for you all. About how many workers does Metal Powder Products employ at your place?
Um, at the facility here in
Uh-huh.
Cambellsburg,
Yes.
150.
150 people?
Yeah,
Okay.
around that.
And so are you guys you're still working now, you just haven't signed contracts for the future?
Yes, we're still working. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And so today you're doing a big press conference at 4:30 to help shine a light on what you all are asking. That this is fair what you all are asking, and hopefully the attention we can give to you all will encourage your company to sign a contract that is favorable to their employees. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Rhonda, I really hope that you get this contract signed. I really appreciate you coming on Project Next and sharing your story. Is there anything specific you want to make sure happens in this contract for you personally? What would be most important for you to get?
I would like to have my vacation time back. I feel like I basically had 4 weeks vacation stole from me. A lot of us
Yeah,
have.
that would be very upsetting to have 4 weeks of vacation a year and then it be taken. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I hope that you get that back. Thank you for doing this. What do you do at your job? I'm just kind of curious.
Um, right now, I'm working in the gauge calibration. So
Uh-huh.
I calibrate gauges and try to keep them up to date on their calibrations. And so,
That's neat. Well, thank you for doing this job, and you can put Kendra back on. And good luck. I hope to help you. I hope to help more people attend this press conference at 4:30 today. It's in an hour and like 15 minutes. So thank you, Rhonda, and good luck.
thank you.
Okay, Kendra. What
Yes.
is the main goal of this press conference? How can Project Next viewers help? Because I can pump this out very quickly and hopefully a bunch of people can see it. I know we want them to click on the link that I posted above the show. I posted the link on Facebook to click and to attend the press conference. How would watching this press conference on Facebook help? And then what else can we do to try to help these Metal Powder Products employees?
So, as much public support as we can get for these guys, and the goal today is to show how this community, these workers went out into the community and got leaders to sign on to support them. They got over 20 community leaders, farmers, the school superintendent in the district signed on this appeal, and that's what we're making public today to show that private equity owning this company does not have this community's best interest at heart.
So it's a bigger company that's come in and they're changing things this is like such a tale as old as time. A bigger
Yes.
group comes in that don't have ties to the community, that don't really have empathy or care about the actual workers, and they change the plans because all they care about is how much money they're making. I mean,
So, and a lot of people, most people know the private equity. They come in, they buy something up, they put lipstick on it, they flip it, they make their money, they're gone, and then all these people are left hung out to dry. When it was locally owned, all I've heard from workers is how much they enjoyed working here, and how Jess, the old owner, knew them, knew their families, knew who they were. Since private equity has bought it, they've basically come in. They've gotten tax abatements from the county, and they're not putting it back into the workers or the plant. They're just sucking it
yeah.
dry.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I hear this happening everywhere, and I'm hearing a lot about it happening in rural communities in
Hmm.
Indiana. Big companies come in and they say these great things, and then the government or the company gives up their rights to this big company that says they're going to do these wonderful things. And then, shocker, they don't do wonderful things, they do bad things, and then it's really hard to stop them. So, I'm really glad this company is unionized, that this union thing happened so
Yes.
that they can get extra support. Without the union, this wouldn't be happening today, right? There wouldn't be any negotiation
Right.
power. Okay, so I really
No.
want to point out this is the benefit of having a union right here. This effort. It's still a work because it's been a year and a half with the contract negotiations. So this is so interesting to me because I just don't have a lot of information. I don't know a ton about unions other than just the basic stuff. So it's really fascinating to see how this small little company became a union or unionized, and how you guys are helping them today in this contract negotiations. I'm really shocked to learn just the basic things they're asking for. Vacation
Yeah.
time,
And a
A
decent
livable
wage.
wage, a livable wage.
Correct.
It's really frustrating. Like I think in Indiana, our hourly wage is like, is it 7.50 or 7.25 an hour?
I'm not sure
It's
what minimum wage
it's
is here.
$7
7.20.
something. It's seven
Yeah.
something in Indiana, which is impossible to work a full-time job making that and pay um rent and everything. So that's a problem. And then
Yes.
obviously they're just need a livable wage now. Okay, someone said 7.25. Thank you. Um so yeah, they need a livable wage, they want vacation days, they want just basic rights to live a decent life in America. And
Right.
so why do you do this work before we end? Why are you out here in the cold standing out trying to be on this Project Next show that you didn't know you were going to be on?
Well, I guess my background, just growing up in a single parent household, watching my mom struggle, trying to make ends meet. Um, I feel fortunate. I didn't know we didn't have anything. Uh,
Oh, that's sweet.
yeah, yeah, we were protected from that. But looking back as an adult, you're like, we were broke, you know. But I don't want to see that. I don't. It's wrong to if you can't survive on one income, that's a problem. That's a problem.
Right. Yeah. And that blind reality that people like to say, well, you should have two sets of parents. Well, life doesn't always work that way. Yeah,
It
that'd be
does not
great.
always work
That'd
that
be
way.
great if every child was born into a loving household and had two parents and they had plenty of money to provide for them. That'd be great. But let's live in reality.
And
Um,
even and some people even have both parents both working with a couple of kids. You're struggling. They're
yeah.
still struggling.
Right now in today's time, most parents have to work. They both have to work, and then paying for childcare is outrageous.
Yes.
We don't get
Yes.
much help in Indiana. I believe everything is getting a lot worse. I think we've made it harder to get childcare help in this state now. Uh, it's harder to be struggling now than it was like 5 years ago, or
Yep.
10 years ago, or 15 years
I
ago. And it
agree.
shouldn't be that way. It shouldn't just continuously get harder. And we need unions. We need people fighting for us, because if not, people that are struggling just keep getting hurt the worst. And it makes
Yep.
me, it kind of puts a fuel inside of me to shine a light on it and stop it. What about you?
Me as well. Me as well.
I'm Dave.
I mean, you meet people like Rhonda and you immediately love
Yes.
her, and she should get her vacation time. She's been working at
That's
this
right.
job since I was
30 years.
13.
Right.
Yeah.
30 years.
Let's pay her fair share. And yeah, just so one giant company comes in and stops caring about the town.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'd like to do a show about unions if Jane is watching and she wants to do something where we could just focus on really cool stories like this one, where you all come in, help unionize, and then you help with contract negotiations. And then also let's shine a light when a big giant company comes in and doesn't care about people, so that we can encourage them to care. So
Right.
yes. So thank you for being on, even though you didn't know you were going to be on. I appreciate it. It's nice to meet you. Um, guys, please, at 4:30, it's an hour and 11 minutes from now. At 4:30, click that link on the Project Next show notes on Facebook and watch this press conference. Share it, like it, comment it, support the Metal Powder Products employees like Rhonda. Fight for them, and let's get this contract negotiations finished with them getting their vacation time, their 401k match, a livable wage, just basic human rights. This is the richest country in the world. We can do better, and have hope. Thank you for what you're doing, Rhonda. Thank you,
Thank
Jane.
you. Thank you for having
Thank
us
you,
on.
Kendra. Thank you to Ashley that helped connect, set all this up. And
Yes.
thank you to Wi-Fi or cell phone reception for working this time, huh? All right, tune into that link. Oh, do you have a Facebook page or anything people could follow for what you all do?
IUE CWA.
IUEWCA.
No, IUE CWA.
Okay. So many
Yes.
acronyms. This is hard for my
I know,
brain.
right?
Maybe you all could get on the show and post what your website is, and I can try to
Yeah,
tag it on things.
that'd be
Yeah.
awesome.
Okay. Thank you guys, and good luck at 4:30. I'm excited. I will try to watch and shine a light on it as well. Thank
Okay.
you, and good
Thank
luck
you.
today. All right.
Thanks.
Bye, you guys.
Bye. Thank you,
Bye.
Sarah.
Thank you.